Hi, everybody. Welcome to Preservice Chat. Great to have you with us. It's good to have you back, Kim.
Always good.
Last time we were chatting, it was just as we were kind of heading into Lent. You were sharing with us some resources and some ideas. One of them was the physical resource, Unvarnished Jesus.
Yeah, great book.
Yeah, and you know, I remember we were talking as a staff about ordering it, and I said, no, I'm good. And then I decided, no, actually we should, and we've gotten it, and Carla and I have been using it. We've really enjoyed it, so thanks for that.
No, there's some great, just little devotionals in there.
And
it's good stuff.
Yeah. We had a prayer gathering that right at the beginning of Lent as well. We fasted and prayed. I know that went well.
Yeah, just lots of cool stories of people being healed and people really digging into their faith and really having some cool and meaningful experiences with God. So never a bad thing.
No, thanks for leading that. And I know we came out of that going, we don't know when we're going to have another one, but we definitely will. And we just encourage you to join us for that.
Definitely.
So going through Lent, you know, Easter's coming, right? We have that. We're excited about it. But as a staff, there's no doubt there's a little bit of that right there. But we're coming up to Holy Week.
Yeah.
And Kim, one thing I've really appreciated about what you've been doing for us is you've been bringing us into some of the church calendar, some things we haven't maybe experienced in the past. Why don't you talk just a little bit about Holy Week?
Yeah, so if you were to really dig into kind of the last little bit of each of the Gospels and the story of Jesus' life, you would kind of start to get a really clear picture of what the last few days of his ministry and his life really looked like, where he went, things that he did. And so Holy Week in the church calendar really starts with Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem, which is Palm Sunday coming up, and then that week span leading up to his death and crucifixion, and then Easter Sunday, of course. And so it all kind of culminates really into the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that end couple 4 days, I guess. So there's Maundy Thursday. Now I'm going to be terribly afraid that I'm going to mess it up. Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, and then there's Holy Saturday, and then, of course, Easter Sunday. And so each of the days kind of look at different steps, different things that happened before and during his death.
And I would say probably a lot of the churches similar to me, you know, very well understood that Good Friday is Good Friday, and we know what to do there.
Yeah,
right?
We usually gather together.
10:30 this year, by the way.
Citywide, but this year it's here, not Perks Arena.
This year it's here. We're gathering, and there, Good Friday will be that. You know, we know there's Easter Sunday. We know how to do that. But Maundy Thursday.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the word Maundy is actually from one of the root words in one of the Latin words for commandment. And so really it's looking at the Last Supper on Thursday that Jesus had with his disciples, where he said, a new commandment I give you, which is to love your neighbor as I have loved you. And so that is kind of the culmination of the Thursday. You really look at the Last Supper, and then even into when Jesus goes to the Garden of Gethsemane and prays before he is then on Good Friday led to his death. And so, that's kind of the word history, if you will, there.
So that's cool. We kind of know a little bit of the background. Now this year we're going to be doing something a little different. We're not going to have a gathering per se on Maundy Thursday, but we're going to have a space of time. 4 to 7, I believe. Where people can come to Wilkinson Road, and when they come here, there will be an opportunity for them to experience things sort of at their own pace. Why don't you talk a bit about that?
Yeah, so there's an artist, his name is Scott Erickson. I've been following him on Instagram for a while, and I've shared some of his artwork and some of his stuff during our Wednesday morning prayer Zooms. But he's a fantastic artist. We're actually going to be talking with him next week on the Preservice Chat. So.
Nice.
Shout out to that. You're going to want to check that out. But he has created this art show, and really it was created as a street art show that you could put up even on the side of your building. And it goes through these stations of the cross. So kind of like Holy Week, he looks at the different events and situations that happened through the last couple days of Jesus' life. And so each image is kind of a graphic image, and then it'll have a verse that kind of goes with what that is depicting, and you can walk through. It shouldn't take super long. Like, you could probably, depending on how much you want to lean in and ponder and meditate, but it can be as quick as probably 10 minutes. Just walk through, though, and spend some time just really remembering the steps that Jesus took and trying to understand his journey. Maybe share in some of the emotion that he went through, knowing that the cross was before him and yet still taking those steps. And so I think it'll be really powerful, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, yeah, I am too. And you know, I said it earlier, like, I just really appreciate how you've been leading us into these things. And this is going to be a new experience for us, and looking forward to that. So that, just again, that's
Thursday,
Maundy, Thursday, anytime between 4 and 7.
At our Wilkinson Road campus.
Good point, at our Wilkinson Road. And it's kind of go at your own pace.
Yeah.
Just
drop by.
Then Friday, bring some clarity to what I said earlier.
Yes.
It's 10:30.
10:30 a.m. here at Wilkinson Road campus. We're going to gather together both campuses, and we're going to actually be streaming the citywide service. So we're just a little still not feeling comfortable doing such a big citywide gathering in person, but still wanted to do something that was live as opposed to last year, which was pre-recorded. So I'm actually going to be at Central Baptist with the worship team where they're streaming from, and we're going to stream that service here. We're going to take communion together and really take in that citywide service all together. So that's 10:30 a.m.
Yeah, there you go.
Good Friday.
Yeah, good call on the AM.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Easter Sunday. So, you know, folks, we're in the middle of Lent. We're anticipating and moving towards that. It's never too late to jump into some of these practices. You know, we mentioned the Unvarnished Jesus. You could order it now and dive in and still get some great stuff through it. So, Kim, thanks so much for what you're doing, how you're leading us, and for your team. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great day.